Francis Asante Kotoko Emma Wakwaba.
Those was.
Francis Aqua Efrahin born a hina Oshasi free now. Carry no sena so far Aquama.
Well, make us a free Kumasi boy. But now at Tunsu. And I'm sharing football as well. But quite youth Division 1.
Francis see a kind of abechim and one will be any. Na say style of play no. I'm saying you don't want to do a chi. O bono it is saying na hwana udi esusuno. Abema ni penya idea of the sort of player Oye.
Well, the Bobo I say Mendes PhD.
O style let say no Mendes.
Me more attacking to me come so defend more power.
We are more attacking and also
defend. Yeah.
No Mendes here okay, also a hard tackler adding salvation. And our Jibon so quite more also a direct. Not the okay was our chess a sana Santa Cota conference. A better experience.
Sir,
Now, Francis, decision so about Kotokono. I idea an adding, say Kotoko Pel. Na Francis Bra. A call saying time ben a chassis and one a ball money, no catch you now immediate reaction.
I can say Kotoko about in channel na no Accra, no pram na a preparation about a local blaster. Omani waiting for no Casaba, I say, until I say, I near that moment. To see the win almost about and I come a contract by 2 months.
Okay. Okay. Ghana, the MC and 3 years now.
Oh, who be jail sign 4?
Because of his age.
Yes.
Okay. Also free Bichim.
Brekum Chelsea.
Okay, Chelsea. So these are the best guys in the Premier League.
According to Asante Kotoko.
No, man, can't. Are they players you saw?
Oh yes.
During the season.
Yes, especially Francis Aqua guy, no there. Or bo week in week out, not be changing.
And week in week, is he the best in that position in the country? Also, at this Africa.
Yes.
So player be all joining piano.
Yeah.
Position all bon. No be ball.
Yes.
And or the winning league, you know. What I said here, transfers in tier or Europe near the
yeah.
Position all bon no be ball. So what I say.
Yeah.
So you need somebody who is better, or who is going to be better than the Norborn because the team should improve.
Yes.
Tina Mibuza say he be no position by.
He be no midfielder.
6, 8 or 10.
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joba Kotoko team now is better than number 8 no more other than. Or better than them all.
Boss Kotoko. The initially almost started season with the team men as number 6. It do baby and I'm pushing a call 8.
Oh, church, yeah, announce it. But say,
okay. For the sake of time.
20 for sure, team say. See, you will bear 5 minutes here, they can ask me.
Okay.
Two church about whom be Brian.
Okay.
Me just say, oh, I find or better than all of them.
I am in terms of number 8.
Next, and only a true would be Baba just say. Now, be a queer name. And I want him.
Francis Aqua.
Also, ball number 3.
Number 3.
Next, also, they change or order than. And now, I'm pay. That's fine.
But boss, the Francis Aqua no advantage can say. Patrick said you started as a midfielder and I'm converting by as a left back. You could see say so me no gina ho which means we dey obon o she ne born as
because we assign me no officially.
Mensa.
When account
Johnson upon also formerly of Dreams no Kone na Mabruche kakra.
Boss o formerly of FC Maritimo.
Portugal yeah.
Liga 2 ya coach da. Mariamo Barreto say e can receive.
Portugal Liga 2.
Obobi gini bi wo. Obobi. Muntre. Obo say mo me ehun na. Obo wa na wona anye ya so.
Say Obo matches but Obobi he was part of their team.
Na dey engine oba e.
Na Oko the last
e dey engine oba e.
Say
dey engine man ba e.
Obo I know there I know there
Abrabo Munzem.
I mean to mean trading team.
Okay. So as uni munti na mibusa no. Abrabo munsem. So the GFA risks losing 40% of its 40% of its FIFA forward funds if it fails to enforce a cash ruling of 100,000 cedis for former player Francis Adjete. Francis Adjete no team be.
Hard to folk.
And I also saying
or the house call cast and I would din kunim. Na time cast share say
wrongful termination.
Yes, wrongful termination.
And a cast wrong man 100,000.
106,000.
Na cast for Ghana ha omunim ze skari mba player na.
Oh, the 100,000 cedis, 1 billion.
I see this.
I see this near dollars.
Oh, okay. Nti na so we dey na house so dey no no.
Say players
like a killer yado. Ana killer yado.
We dey ombetia because we no want to be affected GFA so. Because yes, FIFA ruling now just disciplinary committee they buy normal.
Yeah, so I just to drag the club to the court of arbitration for sports over wrongful termination of its contract and won the case. FIFA has issued a final warning indicating that failure by the GFA to ensure has complying with the ruling will trigger financial sanctions. But your mom FIFA let me.
Oh, baby,
okay. Yeah, no, me enya bine so yeah to me at
okay.
Okay, so Ghana Premier League of Kotoko has announced the acquisition of Francis Akwa on a 3-year deal. Okay, Kotoko's new signing, Francis Akwa, has likened a style of play to that of PSG and Portugal left back Nuno Mendes, following his official unveiling yesterday. Bacho on Kase Otisen or Nuno Mendes or say Nebono Esseno.
Yeah.
Nuno Mendes.
Yes.
They say he's about the best.
Oh, yes. Is he?
In a challenge, you know.
In terms of seeing defending,
Lewis Kelly. Lewis Kelly,
Kelly, were excellent going forward.
Lewis Kelly, in a challenge, you know. There many who know. Also, with my ball number 3 D.
He sent the
5-1.
We are seeing number 3.
The 5-1.
Trent Alexander-Arnold.
On number 2 on
I say to the
5-1 only. On quarantine number says okay, Koto complete the sign of Johnson Opon. Johnson Opon a Maratimo.
Yeah, Obo Maratino.
Then the last club in Maratino.
David Okonenam, I think is it Kyrgyzstan or Tajikistan? Kistan.
And a hot wampa.
Okofa baby.
Now on the position is saying.
On the winger or beat him so I as a forward. We show the videos now or
only.
Aye.
Where's that? Near figure.
Team that boss semi-final. He was part of it.
Even the near figure. Anna,
we don't even show any moon casa when you know so.
I mean, Casa, I can't casa no.
Near Fidenese, Ubiana near Finesse or Conan
near figure.
So Biana near Fiso Conan Nimu.
Oh, now said the penny multimede as suggesting age. You can always be right.
Yeah.
But Solobian with my friend Magas over 70 years.
David.
So I'm friend
one is 27 years.
1998. On them guys in a near 27. The football would you 27 or near few.
Nabaku is 80 something.
1998.
80
years. We are transfer.
And the ball I have in 80.
Oh, yeah, I do.
180.
Oh, so be over 89.
Now 89, 36 years.
35. Maybe I know a December.
Yes. It's now ball. I can't Ronaldo. Ronaldo, Messi, moderate Monaco. 80. What was I to play? Okay, so reigning Ghana Premier League champion Baby have also announced the signing of Brahma on a free transfer.
Brahma, yeah. Brahma.
Brahma.
Okay, no, we did mistake. Yeah.
Brahma.
Yeah, Brahma.
It is a yes, a Brahma.
Yeah.
Ne Obidia.
A player. Nobody managing FC.
The van Brahma.
Brahma, yeah.
The ding on.
Aye. The ding on.
Okay, only 21 years.
Yes.
Okay. Go Stars also announced the sign of Emmanuel Gonto from Nations.
Yeah.
How many nations?
Aye.
Are the nations so I don't know where sir.
say Go Stars feel say omo players no na. Say Go Stars na sign pa omo sign 3. Omo ne kotoko nyina official
Abraham
announcement.
Kote Nikwe has resigned as the chairman of GBA.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the reasons here personal?
Personal.
But man for visa in your personal.
I say Sharaf nkomo ni wom.
And what can say?
Nigeria unse omo feel say nanka e was say Sharaf ne Ghana Boxing Authority collaborate and that omo WBA ne WBC for no our concerns on because GBA no had written to them so we were not aware of this about blah 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 ni nyina kan be tina akwa form of a challenge between almost side and the Ministry of Sports
and because you see
yeah
a football account more it has to be sanctioned by the GFA
yeah
once there was a competition. I'm saying no boxing for no can
and na Nigerian boxer no so be wu ye no unse a certain committee bi so mo hwehwe ne nsem ni according to the
GBA assembly be set committee no
oh da binya Sharaf kra Nigerian boxer bi so be ball boxer wa ha
ma hu no
madam na omo committee no na omo ne sports ministry no daily director no so na so mo GBS in che no so hu nsem be
be so say no kromo indict no so na go kan Sharaf assembly no na je say ne dey
ntino Sharaf ne Oluwasegun so wo no feel say ya
no mo and so meet my Sharaf no GBA president na ke be na easy what me organize more can no so well ko dey on be na dey wa de kase pa na dey abakroma
oh yes
nti o the community GBA chairman na what me aye bia kan okay Chelsea are qualified for the next stage of the FIFA Club World Cup. And then Niko Kovac is a coach team.
Dortmund.
No, see that I think the FIFA Club World Cup will be decided not by the best team, but the team that adapt to. Omo kasaba weather. Mongo for bamo wentry conditions.
Asema na mpesa meka. Ya bo tournament Africans iba no mo hihye gloves na o ma cover omo obi an complain. But Mr. Tueno ade na serious o. Unse Bayern Munich omo bench no. O man ko park ni so. No mo te dressing room na Herbal no.
Sa no mo te. Sa school for na tro back wa enye na afi baba school for no. Arsenal tip to make shock move for Brentford captain Christian Norgard. According to former Premier League chief scout Mick Brown is stories here and Inter Milan wing back Carlos Augusto has reportedly generated interest from La Liga club Atletico Madrid. Fiorentina striker Moise Kean is not considering a move to Saudi Pro League. French and Lyon have been relegated to Division 2. Juventus are advancing conversation for Jadon Sancho. We need the kicker count 954.
Say boss no make video
call. I'm no video call.
And you went today.
Now no guy did want to cover by.
Say make nature me say Osha Aston team na open squad.
Ah, ono na
yes, so say open squad depth there to no. Ofi say Aston.
Ntinya Arsenal na akope.
Oh David.
Na on titimu no.
Oh na say open squad depth so o say do ba bia Martin Odegaard mo mutimi o mo de do ba bia ofi say no a obeba ba so biti na chi a nipa na ba o ma de Martin Odegaard ma no kra
na say Mbappe ni Vinicius mo nyina sa
o say Mbappe ni wan
ani Vinicius mo nyina sa say ya no bi anti o machi ti o mo na me ba
obi ti o machi obi nti machi uchi say Mbappe na Mbappe o boy it ni film
na den Odegaard ni film
Odegaard ya na dey so we
akwanem so no story ba imu ache nti o kan ba lawyer boss 955 yanko na bibia sheshe so ya na wakai say wadum kanyen there
oh yes me ano pe bia ahomacho high pH no
and obezo me di pakike for breakfast no
oh okay
yeah mushroom fish egg combination of nema bebre and am je me guava e kan ho pakike organic guava and na o ma me bread kakra
mango leaves na ya try
mango ya me no guava no more than the mango anti pakike jina so sese e na didi anopai me no kanje no ba me nyamfa hwe o nya ni di okay
ya na me pese me ya present
so lo what did
pese me ya present
what did they
edin kwan aduane
Ɛdeɛ ne fɛn saa.
Nadamfo bia.
Ɛdeɛ ne fɛn nkwan.
Nadamfo bia
aduane nkwan gyina ho.
Nadamfo bia ɔtɔ.
Ɛdeɛ wɔ aduane bi saa wɔ.
Sɛ nkwan aduane a nkwan aduane.
Boss nadamfo bia ɔtɔ mu tu amana.
Yɛ fɛ aduane bi nkwan aduane. Ɛyɛ nkwan. Ne ti bi da o.
Nadamfo bia ɔtɔ mu tu amana mu tu adi. Eti anɔpɛ special good morning. Wakaba. Oyerepa TV. Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Emera Sanso. Yekunko phone cross na anɔpɛ ensemwa. Edi adencheche ensemwa. Anɔpɛ ebum fumpa onko phone cross no. Yada honsem ato anim nsem no doso. Enne anɔpɛ nemom de disefata se wohwe na wotie ena yede ema wo kitikiti man polibi ena ewoma aka nsuo yanom aka bu no pa anɔpɛ ya to abo ase atrensem na mra ya confirm emnom no nyina ama wo show ne live e wo Facebook pages no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio share na comment na me ba na the boss player to no boase akinkan nyina ama said se ene said e fata dwumako bi adama ena no pay wo mede basia konkon a yere nsem no emma wo Jackson Herbal Center ena de Jackson natural capsules ababonten na Jackson natural capsules no nya bia ebeboa wo moja bedu mo frisan ye emna wa hyase enom Jackson natural capsules sisi yade no ebeko emra onom Jackson natural capsules na opesa oye bema mu ewo empem de bia wo de complain se usisi na ya wo ya utonku nase atwetwe no pe Jackson no bi na wanom Jackson mixture eno etu malaria se jaundice ebeko typhoid fever ebeko afi menstrual pains no onom Jackson mixture nina asia betu amao 0244 723 541 0244 723 na wafrem Jackson emra oko abibidro fie bia ometon bi ade amabe ton bibidro bia akwa se bia promise se ba sia ha udua obanya bi atime atoye wi a yenye high sense ani pare bi essence high sense aso ye na okwa oma the best me say refrigerators na opesa o kitchen ho eye fair eye high sense blenders rice cookers no kettle iron air fryers enina eye high sense na panom emma wom amdia no entwe anyamo kanea no bebre sanso na eche emma enti ya na wato high sense TV ni bi ya na wato omo air condition ni bi 0302 550000 is Legon afe Atimota More North Industrial Area Kumasi Adum Post Office Kumasi Tafo Honina okwa benya bi etime ato Adusa Herbal Clinic osime fanto anim se ode Adusa Herbal Mr ane Adusa Herbal Capsules ababonten na Adusa Herbal Mr ane capsules numbom eba sa ebetu koko na se eba na se siade nom ebeko menstrual pains ne beko ebesiesie honam nom Adusa prostamide capsules eno eboa ama prostate nsensem nyina meni abema efiu so na fe Adusa man capsules asiesie ama agba adwuma ye ewo empem suame manzi marco gold filling station inside war Accra or La Paz or Ben Las Palmas or behind Pizza Man Frenom 0500110115 and answer 0557009824 0557009824 not what friend na be bia koye ama anopay mesasem afi FIFA Club World Cup num na oko Ryan Nant Nasuya Ryan Ant Nori unim sa City Fanum afi Overhampton Wanderers na ode atudwa sa adeba ko a ema no be do City na ni agene sa manager na okoti Manchester City na man freedom sa ojampet no so a de onim ye bia onye enom ama yenya the best from onom Ryan Ant Nori and yansema odi atudwa and na anope Algerian international na wonsam enom Man City training in Florida heat num pa na nyasem keto training etimi ekoso enti anopay yebahwe emra omutimi training na o hwa pabodon ne mante no mudi nsuo eguomu a na nyasem keto ka enti anopay on Oyerepa TV adaso Madrid boss Chabi Alonso ana adin komosem onfa number 9 bia emfa ema amanfo believe say obi ti say Hoselu e was Madrid etim enyano na Hoselu type striker or the bench do dia no abam or say nano amodimba ohuye efi Gonzalo Garcia hono on sign number 9 bia and no a reporter efi Madrid camp eba enano pay na Guillermo Valeri ano a player Emma Flamingo generating him or there two just good chances sir betting akundia common na Wesley no yate sir Wesley efi Flamingo and sir Wesley efi Flamingo officer I was set in penifom etim epe best player bar but I person ye amatim no eba na uko Benfica president Rui Costa na suya or there two just Avolo Carreras no what Tibi say Madrid up Avolo Carreras nemum dia oka and it's a player no amana dim come on the opposite oye in football waka at the atromo Benfica dia amotran and it's a Madrid at the offer ebam Madrid the offer bar why not consider offer line up Messi Inter Miami a progress to the last 16 of the FIFA Club World Cup and I say it means a lot to a man for America man for support Inter Miami now going into the round of 16 or cancer any question or omutimi Casabia yana PSG and I couple PSG Champions League now no omuche Inter Milan a pom ekanum intentimian tibi entinuanum osibia betimi asi in football Chabi Alonso on Mbappe and Ram our training grounds in T and play on NCS best TV station also yeah they are also Kylian Mbappe Paritania abusam and heat no enra or ya debut training grounds and boys need training then so L2 at a good boys no so ya doing na atu screens no so ushabi and na play Thomas Muller and at the two just Bayern Munich and Benfica our run of 16 against Tima a lot of experience Tima untimi and they to amoda or say Benfica team na abusiam omutimi share omo enrana omo by pa omo good football na omo de too much na fe omo training say the next game kunimde abeko ama Bayern Munich ambepa supporters na cho Vincent Company onenra no te bencha abusiam olusu 1-0 to Benfica na odia to just no kranie ne boys na omunya slow start ama starting game ni officer senka ama starting game ni ya enka results a omunya no enka NC Anra after say I'm consider no I'm pussy ya name of the credit Benfica boys no I'm different ye now come awesome HD I'm ya and then I'm trying to say I'm qualify a fee run of 16 na game ni gamer at the bar Nico Kovac and I'm coach Dortmund Emra one no at the airplane na there two just FIFA Club World Cup on Nico Kovac and yes yeah wow we are there wow what players and I bet now I bet acclimatize it to the weather heat na America honum especially me ya homusia kind of war and a FIFA Club World Cup no obetime ajem anzo Maraska enra nema koye no nsa homachia ote Esperance at the Tunis abona eka miensa Esperance at the Tunis antimi anti ekanmo bie Liam Delap enya first goal as a player Emma Chelsea tossing adrabio and after Tarek George among and a ball goes no at the Emma Chelsea I say about the man so I am proud of his boys a FIFA Club World Cup yeah and Atletico de Madrid Afimunum anti Sautimi qualify to the next stage that is round of 16 now Chelsea or boys no etimi abo omomo de papa Liam Delap at Chelsea teammate na say I see about team no enche by the likes of Enzo Fernandez mo on say Enzo Fernandez and I says at my Liam Delap or set ni go at the Emma Chelsea or say I'm tena say ni movement bibia I'm tena say a teammate no and odia seta Emma wom Enzo Maresca after say Enra Chelsea Eche Esperance de Tunis Eshana Ekamiansa Homantimi Antibinone Liam Delap and in some way Etuja.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we knew we had to win tonight to get through, and you know, we're all happy that we're into the next stage.
I'm pleased to get your first goal for the club.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's a really happy feeling. You know, hopefully it's the first of many. Yeah, obviously, you know, I spoke to Enzo, and when he gets the ball to just run, and you know, it was a great pass, and luckily it went in. Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I just love playing football, and to play for such a good team, it's a great feeling.
And Benfica in the next round, that must be quite a tasty one.
Yeah, definitely. I think we've just got to prepare over the next few days, and you know, everyone come out fighting and hopefully progress.
Cheers, then. Thank you. Enzo, an important result tonight. You must be pleased with that and progression into the next round.
Yeah, as you said, especially after the defeat, it was important to bounce back and win. And we won the game, and we can start to think about the next one. It was very important to be patient, as you said. And then when we found the goal, the game was a little bit more open. And yeah, we are.
Na Gaif Bo, Osi Enche Bia, Trent Alexander-Arnold, ebe how Real Madrid or demanding team. They demands a lot. A club sa opo season we no one jet trophy. A job bounce no and a jacket wa. Yentie Trent Alexander-Arnold Gaif Bill on Trent.
I can't really say too much, but yeah, I think what I can say is we are interested in getting Cardiff and true.
What is it about the ownership and that side of things that interests you in staying in the sport? And I know you just touched on it there, but why specifically Cardiff?
Like I said, it's a club close to my heart. It's where I grew up, and I think yeah, I would love to be able to be a part of growing Cardiff and taking it to the Premier League where it belongs. And yeah, I know how amazing the Welsh fans, the Cardiff fans are, and it would be amazing to try and do stuff together. It's a different experience to the Premier League. He's achieved a lot in the Premier League, so yeah, the demand of Real Madrid, you'll soon understand how demanding a place it is, and yeah, I'm sure he'll go there and enjoy it, and yeah, do his best.
And no, a club legend Gaif Bill, and in some way, a $2 pay, ya DP ama woman ko England na fe, minya juma kakra, England, and I'm pay on Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio on Facebook now. Yenya transfers no juma. None of the catcher say Manchester United player Marcus Rashford, Sporting Director, Emma FC Barcelona, Deco, or say on your priority and for a moment yes a be or sign Marcus Rashford and a mom Diameti and pay HMC loan deal and come out a cost to Siano a loan manager Emma Bansa a Hansa Flick or Yada Marcus Rashford officer or talent bar or bet me and talent in ye into among Fanabram na Malek Fofana or a player Emma Olympic Leon Team Saudor and a deep Malek Fofana na enra nyumra report any news if France by and say they are relegated ama as clubs no the players ni be here ama sabe come ya tese Malek Fofana the price attack no eba fem kakra na financial issues inti na Leon form abusa e say amanka league no be metesa ombetima I appeal na fe amatwem say abesesa Mulero ono ay Nottingham Forest defender metesa Mark Gehi defender Emma Crystal Palace to Liverpool no ayaya dene enti latest Mulero or Nottingham Forest defender ya tese anom ay defender Liverpool and monitor the situation closely. Leicester City omwa kodabiridi and Bilal Hanous na Florian Vitt efi Leverkusen no diaba anopay etemse Bilal Hanous ay player amotwa nim se amotere be come na fe amotere replace Florian Vitt yare honsam to anim and anopay Graham Potter ano ay West Ham United boss ase amonkofa Joe Gomez mra office Joe Gomez ebe piemom West Ham United obetime aboa ama enema koye ama team no Rodrigo a player ama Madrid what in SMP sir Rodrigo no masa team si dinachi na Madrid say 90 or 100 million pounds ya tisa abedine sir club bi ebetime atwa sika no afi Rodrigo adina fi Madrid ya sansem no ejo anopay na former Premier League chief scout Mick Brown and I say Arsenal from Ankofa Brentford captain Christian Norgard. Now officer Sir Bukayo Sakamobo, na Sir Martin Odegaard Mubo, na Sir Uyoma Frima, Uno Bioya equally good as some players no squad depth in tea. Amankofa Christian Norgard, no Maya Juma, Emma Arsenal. I mean, cost Spain and Mafe, Minya Juma, oh Spain and I don't pay Luis de la Fuente. I don't know Spanish national team manager. Now Luis de la Fuente, they are two guys. Yana Manfosa, Lamin Yama, on him bonnet ball, and fat goes in kind of football. Was it a moment cancer something now? One of my Enagic, a son so your coach, not a Juma, or Juma player, or Yana pitch, and so ye at the only issue beer. And the another, okay, with Lamin Yama, dear all catching football, Amanagic, and to be Ankoso, FC Bonsa, Appliance live without Robert Lewandowski. Now, Metis and Kofonum play. I'm doing Piesie Robert Lewandowski. I the Argentine youngster Julian Alvarez. Osekai Emma Atletico de Madrid. I'm valuing around 100 over million pounds. And two tier on Sabeka Julian Alvarez. Ama asa sikasem so wildly. And the ama boss anti sama idea Julian Alvarez na omba and your reporter Ekutai and na pay na Sergi Dominguez mete boss abatono etna ko Dynamo Zagreb na fe akoya Juma eti amatim na Inter win back Carlos Augusto metesem Atletico de Madrid and ni tin ko se amra amaya Juma emfa amatim na Fiorentina striker Moeskin se onko Pro League bia onko Saudi en konkon ko Juma rada kolomwani o se are you happy person o stay with Juventus na medicino Italian club Atalanta he say I'm a manager I former manager Ivan Juric metese Kamaldin Sulemana osomon kafanamna na amaya Juma emfa ema team na donsem to anim anopay Jadon Sancho anopaya Juventus the place call ako United say mama boy number 15 million pounds bid and Fenerbahce for Jaba nemum yebetua acha amode no manama Juma ema team interior reporter eka yensa ene anopay na adia no aha yebekona fam yadin komani adia pa de bia mekam se so for atade eba yania eyono akọ na ontuni na ase emfa ema ani adia de entena wo so da emna akọ so for ataho nti the first boy na tenase mekona so ye na yere na dim komo the next 10 minutes brakwaku ha na brakwaku nanom amanfo frame ebu sase o adro na meka se bibi wani so na onumu a epipa no amope number nti okasa ti no od number no betutwa no afa no akọ no asaw yade brakwaku akwaba
na mejo zo bo
se bibi I find it
yanko pa dum na so
clients no doctors for mo ho obi ahoye
yanko pa dum.
All right, yabeko na the next 10 minutes no yetiu na yakọ akoja isa e wo maso ye
Ebi Herbal clinic na oti enka enne anopay na ebi de bia me ka choro se de adani de nyina ye kan wani na how wani na how asase se e baso no ye ebi na odi ye bebe sanse yen ni yebetu wani yade na se enso e de amount na de yetiense de bia me ka choro se unze honama kwa ni bebi otwedi amponya abotrem no bomodin anwene yensa pepepe enso na yade bi ba ni padwani mu a o se wo fa otwedi ampon kwan so na odi asa yade no e de efiri wo eno ene abaesan so no kas yendi aba no yenfa ahaban no ensa yade enu nti no di sa adomachede na dom sofo atam sofo 3 days sofo rasta ase da bi aba we ka we ni we bomu na eni yade we yebetu ase enso e de efiri wo no mo enti eyendu benane amba inkohini ni abena ana yayam na tese adusam na yede maw na odi akwakọ fra aduane adi eni yade ye mogemu yade eni yade ye tremu yade eni yade ankasa ye ntini mu yade enti se wenye drebe komogeni mu wenye drebe kontini mapepa treni mu an wanhwe ya wani yade no di bechiya na mum na ahoto no enso embaye enti bra na bepie mo ebi Herbal clinic na ye ntu ase emfa maw ye kwada so adwena se market na chipe na ebutuo kwada so adwena se market na chipe na yebutu doma hinko so de yeben apie kubi coaster no doma hinko yeben apie kubi coaster Tuesday market honoma obehu yen enso ewo honomo kwada ene ya wade bia nso de share ewo ahafogo so aya Genesis FM premises honoma ahafogo so Genesis FM premises honoma efia de bia enso ye bebie ni aya adehye FM premises one efia de bia eye bebie ni adehye FM premises one ye numbers ni gina frame 0541 56 5199 0541 56 5199 and I say 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 no bo modi na be pmo ABA Herbal Clinic na yetu weni yade na se ede amount mesero ABA anya de aba ye de sekan be kan anya de ye be ye operation bia ye ma ohwe sefa so weni ne so sanso na ABA Herbal Clinic ye ma ohwehwe ne we bia weni yade a me ba be bobbo so a kire mu bia ha obia no ye ma de ade kwa akofra aduane edi ukoko no rice water no nkwan no ena ade kwa akofra ne wadi na de ahoto so nkokra enso e de abrɛw enti sɛ ye glaucoma yade ena haw de bia me kyerem sɛ glaucoma ye ntine da adwen ni mu eno ena ema enini ni adwene ni di nkitaum eno na potoka semiefa no optic nerve na sa nerve yi de bia me kyerem amese fa ne sɛ eye waye bia otwedi ampo nyankopon elewa adwene ni mu a ene adwene ni enini di nkitaum da ne de nyina pressure babejina so a na akofa glaucoma yade e de abrɛw enu nti na ya na doctor for ka ye kan se glaucoma de anu ne eduro esan se ye ntini mu yade nti no surgery kra no enya de betimi agyew esan se we e wose ye ko ntini ne so ko yesu adwuma yes esan betimi ababiem yes na enu mpo glaucoma mpo de ye nya surgery kra anu ka the doctor be ka cho se so so ho a na fa kwa awie ye esan se ye ntini e na enya problem nti ayete se dia wa hata niema wa ahoma so na niema ne bra ahoma ne so na ahoma ne ntumi pressure ne biemu obon se ahoma ne ida se ebe emu bego ana se ebeti atokora enso wo no mo enu ti me catch us brabe pie mesan se yendro no na betimi akotere ni mu na kontini mu sentini ni mu na esisi a ebiebie na atwe pressure ne de efre so na de ahoto sonkokra enso e de abrem na yade bi nso te se cataract ete de bia me catch us nansen ete ba kwa be common pan ana ne yefo no subcapsular cataract no ana ye de pie wo enini lens ne chi no na na ye de surgery ko yi a esan fifi de babiem no saa ete no esan se ewotere ni mu enti ano ne ye koyi de free wa de we enini so ne ye yi na de wa adwene ni mu de wotere ni mu ano san be pie biem e de aba bra be pie mo ABA Herbal Clinic na ye ntu ase enso enfama sanso ana hye ne so am se de bia me catch us diabetes hypertension kofe ni yade de ba na ma me nkyere we nso nipa bi wo ho no ma wenya eye stroke said their stroke itimeka body no sanso no ye wo eni stroke wo no ma ye fa na eye stroke na no eniema miensa ne ka bomu yes ye wo eye stroke wo yes ano na ba bo nse na eni ni dum na sha se kata at once diabetes ye wo high blood sugar any infections out do na ka bomu na fa ye de sa eye stroke na brew enti ye untini ni mu na be sha se esisi enti se enya sisi pe ebe ka eni no enti ubon se obi eni wo no ma ubon se asase se no nani ni timi ko off at once esan se yade na didi ni padue ni mu achenti no se enya pie we eni ne so pe na edum eni no ema eni ne so etimi edum kra eno no se lens ni nya hyepe enya de ebetimi abi de afa ho biem na mmom no lens ne nhye ye na live nkwa na etimi hu ade ne de brabe pmo ABA Herbal Clinic na yentu ase information numbers ni ni 0541
0541
56
56
51
51
99
99
0541
0541
56
56
51
51
99
99
and I say 050
050
281
281
2161
2161
050
050
281
281
2161
2161
no be PMO ABA Herbal Clinic
Bragwaku.
Baba.
Jina kakra.
Okay.
Tanu atoso.
Okay.
Eye stroke.
Yes.
An eye stroke, also known as interior ischemic optic neuropathy.
Yes, exactly.
It's a condition where the blood flow to the optic nerve is interrupted, causing damage to the nerve and potential leading to vision loss.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay, so we have a break or go no. Or boy.
Yes.
The man of Barnia, the Adina, Tibraco kuno no amen worker say.
Of course.
I stroke no watch him.
What about me that say?
To a mom when you stroke now.
Yes.
Mungo AB back.
Enti obi wonum ka bo se ne de na se moje bia ba beta so ye ka twen se oblidi wo eye ne mu ni nyina e ka ho bi esan se eye ni timi bleedi se de ni pati minya internal bleeding no sa be se ntini ne ho tochi mape ene ye fa ne nerve no optic nerve no enya tochi ma se pe eno nde bia ne dwumadi adi ane se ene adwene ni ani ni di nkita ho enti omo kasa de bia enti bo so to wo se metome nsa sisi abaye se wo kata wani na mmom na enya na wakata wani wa adwene ne na abọ nka ye se bibi ba wani ne so eye optic nerve na akoka akira adwene ne ani ne se sei na eba besi eno nti na timi de sa problem no eba nti ehuto chima moje timi nwinko egu ani ne so na de sa problems we nyina enso etimi abere ne no na ebi ye wo ba ye kire se ye de ndubna ne amba ana ye de ma o de kwa akofra aduane adi na de ahoto sonko kra enso e de abere sanso na de bia me ka kire se ye refractive errors awodo de bia me de phone ye example se phone no camera na ewo mu no o de kire bibi so e beto de bi na ye blare chese ntimi focus ye sa na ne tem enti na obi o myopia ade we kira onhu obi o presbyopia ade ben na onhu sanso na obi de kura mpo de utimu se na ko blare kra on hye de hwe na ne so aye ne wisiwisi ebi nso de ase ebo aba begina ne so bebi fita aba begina ne so bra Aba Herbal Clinic na ye ntu ase enfama numbers ne ne aye 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and I say 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 what the when ya de eba no emfere emema no niema mienu pe ene hia ye wa abrabo mu eye wani ene wa ya ase enu ti be ma de manpower ne hu ya be ma de niema mienu pe
but what say
be ma niema mienu
wani
ana wayase sa pepepe ai enti because be ma de o se otimi hu ade na hu ade wi a wetimi apoma na ma akoshi ayende hu konkonsa eza wu twema bo nsa na ma na esere unim ya se wo hwe bachi kakra na
wi ba ko na de koyo
na ba ko de akọ se bre yo ko yo da nya ade kra esa na emobo na ebi
na me ti baby sema wo kan ewo asafo ho baby na bread bi twemfa nice man ka bi obe pack ye pa na mete sisters mienu bi achi na ho aze na ba ko ka che na damfo se we bread here why nice pa na ne ka nice man kana ta de ashim if na damro chia
onya de
utipupu a obi de nam se what the people will be the same. No, say I be on so bright. Some nene wo ho. See those who no na there.
Gaga kwa.
Te brawi. Oh. Na owie no mo sre no mo bom nsem bra no so ni ma de ko so betena obi.
Oh.
No mo sre bom nsem din komo na bra yi nam so. En na wasema okay abeso ze bema. Otwento. Omo so no kwa de ne de ne se. Ode boss wa na yi.
Enka no crowd yanka da okojo tompa nge cause we all gather from ni na enti bra na we ndu na ya yam net is powder and next week me ba me di bi beba ya powder o de fra kubensuo na chese wanum netimi akoni padwie ni mu na afia di ahoto abro de bia me ka se nyankopon ne hu ye hu esanse emoja ne di afurusa ne fa adwene ni mu afantini ni mu akopie mu obema ni bebi wo ma ya fa na spongy mesofo aisa sapo no ɛno wobon sɛ mogya ne kɔfeli a na etimi egyina so kama obi nso de premature ejaculation na ne yɛ kan wode boss wa na wagye mu bra AB Herbal Clinic na man nso infection sɛ ha wo mo yɛ ka mema ne de man ne sere na mum nan sɛ man no wansiesia mfie oye na na aba na wangye ne tata na na kwa enya de obeba biem enti bra AB yɛ nso yɛ ma powder ne bi wode kwa akɔfra ɛwɔ o stroke o hypertension na diabetes ne nyina no AB yɛ tu ase enso ɛde ama na mum no eni ɛne yakwadere wom numbers ne ne agina friend ɛyɛ 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and I say 050 281 2161 050 281 2161 no afre ABA na ne atwetwe nkomo ABA Herbal ne ajo so senya mensa wo mu ampa.
Okay, ABA Herbal so for ata so for rasta so for this over brand here one ne doctor wa bene ba ko pa abra kwaku. First time at is free be eye stroke. Say ni su timinya stroke. Chinipa bebre o mani anyanya stroke no mnamo. Na ye hu. Zach, oh ya de.
Na me adom.
Afi su ye nko so ana me fa asida kese ba ko enkoma Dr. Adams ne Dr. Sheikh Amin Bonsu. Omuna akofa ba Sheikh na de Amin Scientific Hospital ba ya. Abrofu nyina dia tum se ba bibidua ya rehwe mu dia. Amen. Sheikh wa weni awards pa. E ba stroke and dodwe yare. E na afa wo mu nsem. Ya dia aka nyina so Sheikh hwema wo. Amen de wa onim osi ala ya shafi. Nyankopon ono ena ye yare safo. All the machines pa ne frama na ne aba asese ebo adwuma. You will know mako over 24 all certified medication agana abanja tunse mfanya adwuma. Science eba ene heba e kan bo mabedi dwuma nyina no emifo edimu akotene papa kumase atwema techiman kwada so ofo ase kwaso na je so du so fola na so atwema techiman ka bebre wo ho a edo beko Amen Scientific Hospital. Enemy Kenya over 18 branches across Ghana. Enchi, Boga, Wa, Bebiani, Accra, Takra, the Tamala, Tibubu, Nkoko, Sunani, Ho, Sefi Debiso, and a Ho enemy account. Your number is 0277 001234 0277 001234 0277 001234. Now make a candy who has some choice a candy and Enagic drinking water, alkaline water. Kangen and Enagic water is safe. It is refreshing. And afi e ma mfaso bebre so onum kangen no e ko onipadua imu a. Kangen de bonika say hydrogen rich. Rich in minerals like calcium, magnesium, potassium. Ya num nsuo kekeu ena de wo num nsuo a na e wo so kire se wo nya bibia frim. Eno so odu otanum kangen bia ne yamu ntantim. Ti wo mo tro ne say it helps in preventing constipation, and drinking enough Kangen water refreshes the body. Obi otano Kangen be ade be refresh anti-aging. Una penny pass na ase on the boys and nam. Kangen so acid free, rich in antioxidants, and contains the minute molecules for easier absorption. Say peso yem tabi timwa, and no ayamau. Aha, Kangen no. To tanum do na face on my debian gives you optimal hydration. And you know, near my year, Juma kama Kangen drinking water. And also, so it keeps your skin very young. Your whole skin, see, nipple radiant. And one of your health when you nipa, when you need. Obviously, look young always, both in fresh and face and others. And Kangen. Drinking more of Kangen water helps in carrying nutrients and oxygen to your cells. And normally, protect your organs, your heart, your liver, your kidney, and issues. So no time no more. Abawa Root Junction. Brema UGC, Tafuni Road, Abawa Root Junction. A honor I said there can say no, but say Utubi now so the call area your kwan bit my agent distributor so for 0241 449191 no ano 0241 449191 and no ano no sanso and na oko Pakiki Cafe Wall Stadium Wall Street the inside okwa amas wona Pakiki so kanje ni bi ho Santas runabout so James Obo Lizzie Hotel and na Ashton Suman kwa hin so bi woni miaka nyina ebi 02414491 Zach akwa ba na te say
na me adom
be ska ko sie bosume from rural bank say ayi ba oben mo de niam na ba ene wan account gra
na
obi asasa na no ayi de oba
ai Mackenzie na me ka sa o ka de as 5 fence no fearsome 5 no
fearsome 5 me kai
sa ne papa ka ho
ne papa mama mo fearsome 5 ni cho
okay
and now say do
no not the fearsome 5 ne 5 no but then papa ka
sa team ne papa no mai
Queen nunu ba no ye o ka mo mo flera wonders no na o ka line up
okay
akin papa de sapenunu
sapenunu okay
Mackenzie papa no no obo mo ko say papa na sapenunu
wow
the miracle of Ewa no
ka
line up no say ni na Sam Supi Evans Ayikwe Emmanuel Ofeansa Sapenunu Anthony Mika Adolf Ama Robert Amond Mama Musa Peter Lamte Anasid and Mohamed Polo until first level no Mackenzie papa ejina mbi tina no no say wow say we did buy you so e friend say
so oni ha
wakra
I'm so oni ha
I think say
be America I want to believe so
Mackenzie the OT program I'm sure say
I no nte na yen korren say person this sports you squad kra na no mo accuse you say
I kuma
ya na protocol no ya do
so
but Dombo Tiaba Charles Taylor aba said this week yeah
I find say afokwa
so your house polo
so aba
ya polo ya they just don't protocol no ya do okay enti Mackenzie then over penny na ya mo nko bosome from Raban na you know because Mackenzie says Zach yeah take you over baby bosome from Raban this can no go see wa e open bosia so e be ma obi banga yinim eno no se utie free him fa bi wasiwa asafo market ya bosom from wo adeshima bojo sango be kwai na afi ota for ne mronto ho nyina bi ho na insuem number 2 ho na so ye kese no e wo pa ya no afre 0548 533 050 0548 na 0243 600 002 ati ebie fonka Isaac yenkwa ye ba na afi abedi adanse atoaso ka grow fine ho asam ye ka SM bitters ne apomoden okay bajo me too
so finally United are making a way out to free £300,000 a week from their wage bill on Jadon Sancho. It's going to be a very big massive relief because also the £300,000 a week.
It's a relief, but not so big.
No, but in terms of wage structure, in terms of bringing in new ones and United Air tries over here, because he's taking this money without doing anything. He said, on your share, Nediana said, "I just cannot not baby." Or call Chelsea loony. Chelsea were willing to send come fan about on a reduced.
Now call Chelsea in the
Chelsea trade United to trade. Yes, and Chelsea and trading Chelsea were paying some, United were paying some, but I think Chelsea were paying more of United than United, So one Chelsea say over Chelsea. Now Jose Mourinho is giving him a chance. Say obetimi afano edako Fenerbahce or Turkey. But we take it for no. I don't come here and say they are not good in paying huge transfer fees. But they are more and say salary they are able to match a lot of clubs in terms of paying salary to you. But they are among and say transfer fee they won't be. And we are being told say between 17 million to 20 million there. it is almost a year. Sancho Omo the green light on my income. On also equate 250,000 euros a week. Our Fanabachi or my income 12 million a year. And Sancho equate or Fanabachi on my income. I think say maybe Mourinho there he can be able to manage him because the Sumano is the reason why Sancho is where he is today. Talented there Obi. He has shown say he has a talent, but talent without Subang Papa de unti baby and that is where Jadon Sancho is today.
Sancho no Subanye
no Subanye crack na Jadon bio Jadon no ya hwe bia Papa de obetimi a manage no enso oh David Austin say Arsenal Eddie bid a Christian Norgard Brentford say omuhia Christian Norgard because they want to find someone to party space na oja no ono no Arsenal want to fill that gap because a party e kwa na Zubimendi e ba ebe say ndaru ebe ye Zubi nkoa and when there's a problem Arsenal be short personal in the middle which is to affect them and see omoko Brentford akofa Christian Norgard say ombra any born so enye ball because I'm here about 11 million. It's good enough to bring Norgard because or is 31 year old and he's one of the like playmakers now Premier League in watch Brentford team now omo ni nya no sara this boy and abobo ni nya momo how the transition in an ball we are or very good vision in terms of how he passes the ball and pressure so no and they say all the Zubi air started now no guy at your bench at least this guy have a lot of Premier League experience I would cover size space now party age and one no
what's the age sir
31
so I don't know munya party and our party will not agree to sit on the bench.
I don't mean just party will understand say me
because the wages now if I divide 11 million by 250,000 what I say so if you find some loyalty or something for party now the says can manage now apart from so on tiers yes be over na bench no I don't think because 20 party is not 31 yet
party is
about 29 31 so they are 31 unless some give 31 in the chain
and say yeah
Africa
no ndi bebrisa
because we are more born Mrani he can never be better than party but my boy we are same Mrani we want to be better than party
no he's a good player
in case when you good
no Norgard is a very good player
is he better than party we are all so I do on there for a certain type of play in the age type of play in the age answer Zubimendi no he controls it more than party answer party he gets the ball and plays well but running here farmer me was answer 30 codes for the NB won't show a fabra but on your some
Zubimendi runs more on the pitch
and that's what I'm saying
Thomas Partey
and that's exactly the point I'm making
but when it comes to control
and the pass papa
no Partey is a better
pass papa but I saw Zubimendi
but this guy will like carries the ball forward better than Partey it's a Partey doesn't
we don't come on
and then when because
Arsenal with that position you don't need a ball
Zubi unsa now sa deep players no and you no kwan mo yo and to ahwe Zubi a ohwe ne Spain team a mo say he drives the ball back we no so when the space is available he drives the ball like better
but I think say be age and injuries
nitia na enye no better na say Partey wo age the same age of Zubimendi and even 2 years or 3 more years than Zubimendi. Now,
but he looks tired, kakra.
And because also one a year was struggle since we moved to Arsenal, any injury.
He looks tired.
So and come here say, it do the crucial stage.
Also got now.
It do the crucial stage.
Because at 31 day, I'm sure, Zibo, if this boy will agree, no God no, we won't say I'm 31 years. I don't need too much pressure. Into the But party wants to play every week, and every visa.
One on say if you are not God now will come at a cheaper cost. Cheaper cost meaning the salary, the weekly wages.
Ben for the owner 70.
But you will pay 2 something.
250.
Yes. Until Arsenal will consider all those things. And a 2 players like Pateni Baby or Modum hardly number accepted to become substitutes. So one they mention. But when you know in China, the importance of Thomas Partey to the Arsenal team, until so be no, you can never underrate it. This is a player. The last 2 seasons, Arsenal struggled to replace him. Anytime we are out of the team,
an interview or say, are you friend Kafu?
One friend, is in Janko.
See, that's stupid for certain be a selection. I tell Tabeka Sonkobo too. Once we are team.
Once I also come be na Arsenal this season they have a third decision to play Thomas Partey as a right back. No,
that's what they do, you.
Wrong. And the cost to Arsenal power. Whatever games now, ma Partey ko ball right back no. Se Partey ball move 7 or 7 games as right back. You move 5 more draw.
As soon him say it do match Edian and Yabripa, not Nabi.
Yes.
I'm politicians. That young
yeah, share no God.
So that is on 1820 annually. 1820,000. So a weekly wage of, let me do this. Nah, yeah. Because you know so here.
Yeah.
A weekly wage of 1820,000. Okay. Divided by 54. Anambwa.
Divided by 4.
There is 12 on here.
12 in a year.
So 54 weeks in a year.
Yeah, yes.
And Titano Neko Susana Nomuko and Assassin. 50. And it makes it 33,000. He's on 33,000 pounds.
That's way there.
So who command 50?
More than 5 become
50. Command 50 or the brick about.
Yeah, or the American crown about. No, he's a good player. He's a good player.
But Brentford in this team, so no Bobo no Mushawa players was a cable.
So say we so let's can do 50,000.
No people bought team almost Manchester for instance. Oza kwa mbu players no.
Omusho bia nyama yunga no show. Omusho bia. It's just how this transfer will pan out because no guy is a good player honestly. Last season him share 5 goals and he gave 4 assists from deep line playmaking role na Obama Brentford no. And what Brentford I was one of those teams now. Omo like they are omo try to play football. Like put the hard they try to play Frank. And yeah defend Libya. They attack you, they control the game, they want to play football. And now around this point. Let's see how transference will go. So say we need to follow Lyon story in France.
Yeah.
And let me tell you who ya na the ba mitrima ya Ghana. I'm see yes kroma de I'm say brano
omo mani
eye ejuma wa buru chire nkura eye ejuma Ghana
omo mani
because as a Ghana team yanka kroma say nko bia bako na kemo emo pima ni kroma say kamunya they all be relegated because I don't pay law in the statement about one thing say omaton some part of omo edama Crystal Palace for omo no some deals bia and a lot of deals be on it will improve their finances in 2025 2026 but the federation so as a any future in the we are looking at currently what the Maya there ho and I'm on the Paris Olympic Lyon now what Lyon how big they are how dominating French league are na pen anything no mutie ni asim to be di omo France ona asem no no because Chroma say it me say obi team bi kase relegate ya maranko ni ya style bia etimi yellow card ni ayi ni aje akobo we ye twen ama no ko wi ya fi aje points na ma the end biom just to save a big team but Olympic Lyon and you come say me last season
they were in the quarterfinal, right? So we had the quarterfinal of the Europa League, but you say omusikasem enye they don't have enough money in their accounts and to send them oman share na oman ya team no they will run at a loss. They are already at a loss, but oman so no sisi ya e be west. So mun trust the mun shemu.
How many people know way? President we na.
Oh.
Oton ACM one
Michel Ola said.
Jean Michel Ola.
Oh pa.
Ona Nizigasan.
Ona ama Oleon. Said recently I'm say we a lot of bad.
I don't na Ghana boy omne corner asafuni akwa.
Eres nyama oh.
Onye no mfio.
Oh, I saw pet so pra. Opu say them one so pra. So any no team will buy him with
okay.
And I appreciate him so.
Yankwa.
So ade na mesuro pa na em se Preseason and see afia we next season be see. And say the me metie to me the empire we me fancy. Me empire and say Champions League no. Say Real Madrid was a 15. And I do toss me AC Milan was 7. And Liverpool was 6. And Bayern Munich was 6. And Barcelona was 5. No more market did actually I ask more and some more free who Manchester more beba so on the match no. Auntie me empire in and say your Champions League is here Liverpool the Bayern Munich the Nancy form. So beje power 7 there. I'm here no crane and Preseason. Now it looks like Oshahawa, Liverpool, Barcelona. The progress of these teams, especially last season by Nery, you know, a big threat to Milan 7 Champions League trophies no more. No. And opena, but it's a story in our you know. Now me tell say Barcelona for some more bobo escano. Na next season, on veut go to Julian Alvarez. And then Barcelona team.
Next season. Now we are.
The season we there. Said the music 70 city no. Omo beso mo beko. But we the Spotify Sports Stadium based on the revenue generation. Mubenya nzutu ebe ma Barcelona omo financial strength na kosro. And they will be able to compete with any club in the game when it comes to see a kwakuto player. Julian Alvarez the buyout clause nzutu 183 million euros from club offense Atletico Madrid wa pesa otono. Barcelona nya Julian Alvarez say kim zozo bono wa ne Barcelona be she be den to between Barcelona abo because share the development of Lamine Yamal. So mutimi twa 58 million euros as buyout clause for Nico Williams. Now what share a front three of Lamine Yamal, Nico Williams, Julian Alvarez. So to better than no makobo. Say any penny saying aside the attacking contribution, these are workaholic players. Julian Alvarez on your home or park so. Defender be on a bobo be agitum. Say we a center for a forwarder. So to on my one you want home. And currently, arguably, Mimijitri is he's the most complete center forward in the game. Nenaika, Ebasian dribbler, onim how to pick correct moves. And when you be a goal post, you see a side board never to net. Barcelona, Julian Alvarez, so it becomes a big problem. Don't forget the age so on the side. Nico Williams, Lamine Yamal, come as almost age on the side. Inti Yeba an era similar to the Pep Guardiola era. They have a very good coach, one of the best in the game, Hansi Flick. Inti Mzutu, we are there by Messi Madame and that, and when Preseason. Okay. Na say Lamine Yamal mo dem Mzutu better than produce Lamine Yamal. Yes. Yeah. What is Luis Suarez? Oh my own you are me. Lamine Yamal is to teams do say ne benya Lamine Yamal. Nico Williams. Now Julian Alvarez. Already they have a young team of to shomo omo defense which obi se Kubasi left back Balde what their Midfield Pedri omo attack Lamine Yamal no mo say kofa we be kan ho dia say be yire say amanfo betini Barcelona abobo nti ade ba kwa mebo ho mpa yese ensi say de ya because sa sign we e ba so next season pe e try to Milan 7 no even though Barcelona were 5 but with this front three and the kind of midfield that Barcelona were and the coach or more no a team that they can easily dominate the Champions League. Abrante be PM over the Jupiler League. You can Jupiler League the Belgian League. Into you can the Belgian Pro League. Season year ban we one a year player of the season. They did the add-on just Harry. Ebi friend Fernando Redondo. Switzerland for friend the new Granit Xhaka. Mzutu na player Manchester United akon AC Milan akon before City signing Tijani Reinders na City akon by the Man City choose Tijani Reinders ahead of Aldon Jashari ne say one of say Tijani Reinders is already established ain't take time ansa no City team Obo ma or a member of the Dutch national team. We a lot of Champions League game. We show world-class performance at big stages. It is our player and so turn na than a bar. Omre and I'm to a team with them. But see Aldon Jasharia. It might take time and Sunday be our settle, even though he has the potential. It is City will prefer to pick Abrante friend say Tijani Reinders ahead of Abrante friend say Aldon Jashari. Say once clubs area into those markets for players due to show the strength of their scouting network. One thing you can never take away from AC Milan, even though last season they struggle, due to how they are able to pick players, especially Moton player no for Fraba. Tama Milan ton Sandro Tonali no. New replacement na Tijani Reinders of AZ Attackman buy in the Eredivisie the Dutch league. Abrante here no on the screen is to a complete midfielder. On him how to defend, how to control the tempo of the game, and at the same time how to pick the right passes, especially to the forward line. But the issue is, who top player will go in the Belgian league direct into the Italian Serie A, a big risk. The standard of the Belgian league and the standard of the Italian Serie A, emuwa. But Club Brugge for say, why will pay Aldon Jashari Biano? Zuto for 40 million euros, bra. Almost on the potential and the talent. And then league now obono. Inti a battle never be started. Oma teams now more
Venom.
Manchester come home, City come home before the signing of Tijani Reinders.
Omo na they didn't get him.
Why?
Omo call home initially.
City the can't call it. But City wants no more options.
Okay.
Either they go for Aldon Jashari and now Tijani Reinders. But Omo decided say, see a fat Tijani Reinders already obo in the Liga to was the Italian Serie A. Or a key member at the Dutch national team. Wabo top international tournaments are watching so nimbo. So who first player na banea to all settle no omre. But who player to at the age of 22 or in the Jupiler League or Belgium. Yes, he might have the talent, potential and also, but a big risk. Where you're 40, where you're 70, you're taking risk, and I am for 30 so 40 so. Nyangophobia already established, and because of City ambition, next season they want to win the Premier League, compete well in the Champions League. No man make a case in the Champions League. It's here the two players network based on the ambition of the clubs to win Abefa. Abefa Reinders.
Yeah.
So to the mission I say. But other clubs will also take the risk to go for such a young player to our talent. say yes you betimi the platform na build no nti ene to baby agina no negotiations are started. Milan are making our first offer 27 million euros plus 5 million add-ons. Club will say no 40 million pa na they at all no money we na for majana ma na me anim nukreni abrante no ho anika biso to ball ne dan na no na ode ball ni pian ana se wo pass bo a yes enya wanwa se mo friend the new Fernando Redondo ana se Ghana Jaka efe but ade aka echi no ena be mo bo ada edoso enu ameti asembi na eyeme na kakra
finally
yes ayi yina no Rodrigo de no
Arsenal. I'm told Beto no may pursue, and at a point they wanted to give Martinelli to
better.
No, number some the Martinelli requirement buy money for 40 million. Then they add.
I buy on Benjamin Martinelli.
I'm the company up, and that's what we read. Meaning say,
on Benjamin.
That's how I'm to exploit.
On Benjamin. On Benjamin.
Ibia, I'm paying for almost run and because of
what you tell me want to say. You better start another season. Arsenal to me repeated last season mistakenly.
I thought the last year.
I didn't know that. Was it to say clear? The late Alaji Yakubu Moro was a way any yari.
Strike Alana.
And you from yari.
The strike and they say is that they could report Biabano.
Yeah, na on them too.
Yes, and Sangum Scow.
Baby, I am a problem. Pay you say, dear Japa, we are say, who be teaching a play away. We on your way when you ever gonna play on Henada. But no, our hand numbers. Go caress near there. But on any day, with the Benjamin Sex School, General the Joe Carriage, Nambe School.
I also hear Omubia. I said, I'm going. And they go near Fifu.
There be now, would say.
I know all church.
I would say, Tim Yao Quam Faso Bomo.
And they are supporters.
Okay,
yes,
how do I support by a choir
now?
A choir team the person of Faso Bono. And then the result, Baba will support and Enagic. And then baby, yes, see, make it a simple debate. Arsenal here will be a beggar into Mogusa. Will be a beggar chance on Goto strike a mass and be looking at the market. Jokeres will be among the top three. See, on Goto play out the bass and goes from one day, the top three away among. But debate ni yo. So to say the make cannot say debate ni yo. Eden the team beat me bobo was a medium center forward there. Your friend force number 9. Obisu bobo was a medium center forward there or a party ball striker. Obisi me media there or a ball playing center forward. Ni nyina agina kwan a mzuto team ne set up and how they want to use omo player. Share obi ti se Bukayo Saka. Ene ball na ye bono. Bukayo Saka ye forward o. Are you expecting Bukayo Saka say a full season? So we fully fit no both season in area. He should be giving Arsenal more than 20 goals in the English Premier League. Tell him sir. A quite bear so and Bukayo Saka 20 goals in the Befaba. Say Martinelli conversion rate e was slow. And I'm so to him quite a fast the ball to Netima. Martinelli should also be giving that 20. Then the Baba Beshe Omunfinfin, as soon as the Ababa count. The art of scoring for a football club, and it doesn't come from one player. If you baby and a banana Baba can't see any, but you will need a team player. Okofa Sporting Lisbon team now. The team is built around Jokeres. See a pegoni and we are going in Shebi. Ain't see me see was now.
No 50 something.
There be Arsenal ain't mean build all their goals going on.
That is a Tete's argument. It's what is going on now. And he has always preferred Sesko. Okay, one argument can say maybe not in Emirates in Commonwealth. Arsenal doesn't have any presence in the air. For no lucky, Over 218 money will be overhead. This guy is 6'4". And again, over mount. On the banning in our cabin was 13 goals. Oh, dear, guarantee you. I don't know, be over about 30 something. Omunya do omuye no mfa man no nche.
Say who have be am fi ba ya.
That's a tactical and technical explanation at that moment be na.
What the yamfa ne say?
Yeah, chapter ne circle 4. Ya pedo be go ama. Anyway.
Ama say
na say supporters.
Yeah, beto aso. Nti. Yeah. Me feel say looking at how Arsenal ball.
Arsenal play before my play be can be the okay say. Meaning one of them Ebeka said Sesko ahead of goal carriers. And the argument is that why is it that top teams are not chasing him even though he scored those numbers or sad numbers?
Ebi top teams no. Omo wo the ono dey ba bi. Like ebi afane say Premier League.
Chelsea. Chelsea also looking for
Chelsea for they have a way of signing their players.
What's them? Say in terms of numbers, Chelsea
for no say don't to more players. Omo kwa na te ase o. Once Chelsea for dey no mo ya steady enye you. Onto o message.
Manchester United sweat.
Currently, on the United sika sem no. And go for no sporting for no my imagine say bambo.
O my yirim.
So na me chene ba dey bambo dey 2-1. I think a Sesko game no because untimi kofa Jokeres ma. Then you will limit Bukayo Saka play to only distributing. No, you will not get the best out in Bukayo Saka.
Yeah. Anyway, go for the Jokeres Kai promise.
Oh, David, go to him share.
But 13 or say.
Oh, Sesko and as one.
Sesko.
David Sesko, yeah. The two they set time into the mobile.
Transfer window ne be na as a Ghana players needing in the system no musa.
Europe.
Yeah, but who Fabrizio reported Kamara Dean Sulemana Atlanta. And I think that is a good one. A good one.
Come on.
So we now a move from Southampton straight to Atlanta. A team one. The mama need such a story. I'll be so happy say because yes, player being here, baby, depending on the stage I would do of football career. And to watch a club in Atlanta, almost splash a cash in because the current financial strength of Italian teams about transfer market now, so to our form pa to say, yeah, I've been see a five Italian teams one by one. Na ya come masem ewo omaho den ewo yemfa we out mu say omaho den ni soro. So Italian team etiska ekotowa, they try everything possible to make sure that you grow to get to the level onobe ton ama later what me enyeska e de free masa ba be she baby okofa scan free. And that is exactly what a club and a player like Kamara Dean here, a place to grow. And to the Hameka cry Gasperini absence, it would have been a match made in heaven. Because you know how coach FN Gian Piero Gasperini or Faso na Osishe players, Emma players, it me grow, Emma will do the level. On say Kamara Dean with the potential. An excellent winger, 1v1 situation or a classic. Obekaya. Omu game omu ba against Manchester United. Though Southampton may lose game, but you know. Nani pabebre nim player and say they were discussing his jersey number. We saw who they were legend Thomas. One Southampton player no say jersey number 20 no. But the only problem a consistency and a place to grow. Near didn't say Oba Southampton a the place to grow, but going to Italy, I think say bet me abwa Kamara Dina Mababe the player yen na yepesi ehunu say obeti Mababe ye adwuma no e de amad e bia baba so e the blasters so to away from that Chelsea akofa Dila now to the last time e be kan ne ho asem and we told some culture say I don't really look at the scores of preseason matches. There are certain elements you expect from certain players adjusting to the rhythm of the team. Now, overshare I think last week na me can assist to Enzo Fernandez. How decided say obe shift it akwa occupy the right wing. We're moving from a center forward to a distributor now. To na adia na so any. Na no abrante ni timi nya go. Na sabon ne me be ye adwuma na am to go ni sekeke na nkasa wo ho. That is the element you expect from traditional Chelsea center forward. Omo metimi aye adwuma no obi tse Diego Costa, obi tse Didier Drogba mo. Den na no mo de ye adwuma. Na me to so we share this scenario that screen is what you realize is that first pass neighbor no, he first of all check and he gets his positioning right in terms of offside. And about me will say you talk about the position of the opponent's defenders, which is one mistake. But I had that screen as well. Dilap share his shoulder to see the players around him to know how ball no be receiving a quite so no be fast the ball na yejuma. So watching what is on the screen, he received the pass. Before receiving the pass, no checking the right. That is the first one. Now ball no second one now. No check it the left as well. Oh, the distance between no and the center backs, and no the lead to the decision making eventually. Everyone at me the ball na kwa to atem. So far, and yoma ekwason kakran no. I think say Chelsea an ideal center forward. To some extent, the contribution to the team with the ball and without the ball, no, and even his ability to show his presence in the penalty box, no, to me say I was so Chobi say Nicholas Jackson, and so far so good for club and Chelsea about this particular signing. Mr. Tuo, moving forward, this was the goal. How he controlled the ball, check it right and left, and open up to the pass, and down coolly collected or the ball at him. So far, I think say to Kakrana based on the minor things. I mean, how keeping the composure, take it on the defender and son of the ball at him.
Okay.
Or show the signs. Now,
finally,
United. You told them a bobo so United and I who I am ranting you be or more gym. Now, this is something positive from United.
Guy, honey,
Kobe Menu, any Abrantia, the friendly Lenny year.
Hey,
Archer said, or my heaty
I must start the preseason
with your one as a personal. I'm ranting you so too. One more air boy to my watching.
Gosh,
now, dear ma, I dear way a good one.
Which one go be a few going to know.
So, what check him ranting you knew where? Last season, no, your players are not United any domus of power. But to some extent, so many factors are meant to live up to expectation. But to check in Lenny Euro or buy an injury, Ebehano. In Tisani and so started. Kwaya na all year Jimo preseason so to Yansana who know when the season started after we had a bad injury. Now Kobe Menu so the Okoye Heroes near Jane so United in few problems, you know. After send Manuel Ugarte, after send Bruno Fernandes Seba. Nani Pabebre who said the midfield three of Manchester United. Ebet me Manuel Ugarte deep. When you Kobe Menu had the box to box and Bruno Fernandes had attacking midfield duties. But the sad news is that some midfield trainer near draw paper so Ugarte, Kobe Menu, Bruno Fernandes, and Timia Nyejuma. But we see a particular culture with the United players, even when they don't deliver. As I inform Hosa, into seeing something like this. And the videos of these two boys are promising that the fans of United and even the team of United person body under Ruben Amorim say form no improve on their performance next season. It will be a good addition.
When I say the player be at this, I know Jordan there will be a oh no, I am a man program. A bit beach so more. What's a man program? No, Tari or baby to animal to you. Oh, free or baby. Everybody,
and I'm so
o say no atwam
aha ba no ne ehu ye eni abehu wi
seka almost like omo ye ne nei and who the same time na Zexia.
No, so the point is not even about the training. It's about being focused and trying to do your best to come back. And I mean, that is the angle I'm picking it from.
Okay.
No, to what I come and I say.
Because
who's Zexia or part.
These are professionals.
Aha. But those professionals, no. You won't be as a new man form.
Some more time you on the party. And why and you? Say who prepare for the preseason.
And on my
and you will just the picture this week, you know. No, we be.
Until you will be a barbecue. But they say, when we learning Yorams to do so far, almost tried their best in trying to get their fitness back and their shape back to come and help Manchester United. If these two players can get their form back, everybody United will.
Now, what will be about transfer? United transfer.
United, some athletic midfielder. I'm some athletic midfielder.
Why?
I mean, who? But that is.
How about 2 months?
Yes, Ruben Amorim are requested for an athletic midfielder. That is a story about it's not even up to 10.
That good one farmer. Athletic midfielder run away. Onana no.
Onana no Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Athletic. Aston Villa. Omo players to Manchester.
WWE man confess. Oh, WWE player to player no.
Manchester no Aston
Villa. Player to player no. It be M5. It be a fan M5, but player to player no. Any profiles on the from clubs buy. For instance, boy ya of Atlanta bar Manchester or China number 9 or even say. No, Hoyland. Would have heard Hoyland before Manchester United. Only normal cycle. Why?
Only working.
Hoyland they ban only working. And you obey boy you all ban.
That's what ban only working. So I didn't do Premier League.
But just remind you, that's for Cocobo.
Now they run for the Subai. Now we Ghana Chomo Manchester Momedu Rashford.
Boss. That's for Constantino. I'm so Kel Chaco.
I said you more better have been
Kel Chaco toothpaste anope omo na yeshase e de afri omo na obeka enche kra na ye de body te ene bidie na etwetwe se che se bidie ma yese no enya hoden santen wan na de te ne se enam so na Kel Chaco Kel Chaco toothpaste e de apose aba eno so ye de etwi ese na de te ne se we ne hygienic conditions na ye nam so a ye Kel Chaco toothpaste udi twi a ebo oseno eho ban ema oseno fita fe so enke fi wanu ba no ebe papa de amount na fe so emo amoa empempia no mu ra yesenim no ebe yi ni nyina so de afri ho de amount enkwada ani mpanyimfo nyina tumi de Kel Chaco toothpaste etwi omo ese de tie ne se Samara company limited omo na de Kel Chaco toothpaste de abadwaman so a o form e was 0246 864798 and afi 0501 45 4462 Kel Chaco toothpaste happy smile mascot roofing and construction also say adansi woniama ye de boy dan so nyina no wo mo na e de papa no e de aba wo mo de no na say so bia e de bo mo dan eso de tie ne say ma nchense na ya ma na de a wo de good dan ne so emframa phone so to enya de a etam no e de akoto baabi ye ma warranty we branch ni nyina eso de tie ne say prestige brand no 20 years premium brand 10 years now for typical brand no 5 years Beijing chance papa any metal trusses football dine so nina mascot roofing and construction na ma papa Kumase Pechi number 2 Ben police station ho and about the mascot roofing friend it was 0243 234 483 after 0501 4987 023 Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Yamami Adria and na power Esebrana onto hepatitis in Nase and fire flu and mouth fibroid hold or kidney stones will you enter a few liver cano and a drama and so liver conditions in Rano Ayakama Jika G capsules and then the mixture a male vitality and a female man moji binumabo not more to me abo juma ewo empembebi eton robia o mamu akwa also pe power enupano ebi furniture ewo nkran kwabenya ACP kwan so Power Hospital bus stop obabe Power Specialist Herbal Hospital afa Kumasi Feyase Bosomtwe kwan so Aduaya Junction Takrade Enagic Estate yeben Ahantaman Rural Bank womo so oba obehuye ewo honum 0244 544422 afa 0200 383831 Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Yamame Ejaya and no Franco Trading Enterprise still phone papa fie Franco de Ghana memua Kumasi memua mobile phone and in accessories and a electronics for any chim ewo yasue ye ma phones a wodo nyina bi de papa de ne bo no from the you so eche edema no Franco Trading Enterprise ye na ye ma oni nyina ebi for any chim ewo ye branches no Kumasi ejaba jewelry nchen ho challenge book shop ebi ho edum Malcolm so ye obi ho Akofo Clinic and share anymore Franco Trading Enterprise oba beje smart TVs no your air conditions your chest freezers any refrigerators ni nyina no ebo juma kama from Franco 0245 316969 afa 0560 684147 Franco still phone papa fie eno ubekum entontom ensonkonso entefrem ene emwa kitinkiti bia te sentatia eofia tumpai insecticide spray ena odi spray ama omunyina wu edi afrifio na ekumwa we nyina no so no na ejanka eham eofio tumpai insecticide spray se no ene ade hyew emwa ni nyina ase edi afrifio no mbre na ebejo de now so bibian koye emfama yo lemon scented and lavender scented amedika ejanka papa ewo eye efio furniture Kumasi Sokoban Accra Pokiasi ACP and Atakra de Hakuna Matata Uram provision shop also Petumpai insecticide spray ubenyabi na wato 0553 08 2674 afa 0553 08 2607 bibini Toma Plus and some earlier a dry di to us who do nyina se e dey free all se bia won so no e bibini Toma Plus and eboa eyi e dey free stomach gas indigestion stomach pains afa heartburns e be ye no enso e dey free honum se wo ulcer beji bibini Toma Plus ni bi nanom na bibia nkoye emfama Ghana memu ade be bi eto no kwa ubina bi ato furniture mo bedita pharmacy Kumasi enkran so kanshi e hono oba ubenya bibini Toma Plus na wato 0558 055 894 and 0541 337 816 for sure Herbal Center and so at the memo drono abegama so for sure men's powder and onumwa mebacho emma ulibido ekoso papa co-bitters no and also ebebua na to kokwase at the free or at the Herbal mixture no malaria fever and also ebetu ase at the free for sure no and no and papa and no and ebua mema nyina na yetumi abo adwuma kama baby eto no e Ghana mamu a okwa oso pefosia eno ni bi na obenya bi ato Kumasi Kolinak e Ashtown Freddie Mens e KO Apidank e Ashtown okwa obenya bi na wato 0244 01 7097 and 0552 812912 na waje fosia enupano ebi Pepsodent cavity fighter toothpaste yedi pro fluoride and microcalcium ingredient edi agum esisi ntopobia ewo yesimo eboa cavities enso free esinim esinu benya hoden na yesre so a obia aben se one ye beka se ne nyina ne se yenum nka no ehwampa 175. Big Family Pack 120. Jakwa Pack 65 and a 12 gram sachets no and also ABL Pepsodent Cavity Fighter Toothpaste Ebusiani Yibie na omonfa enkochi omose Ghana Dental Association agent atumia customer care line no 0800 2030 0800 2030. Pepsodent, every smile matters. Rockstars Roofing SCSA de CDs no APK Sikano yatete so ninyina ne say amount 15% discount ewo ye aluzinc any aluminum product ninyina eso brain nebeje gargantuan price reduction bi na also etonema fa kogu udan so ewo Rockstars Roofing, yes, roofing is smart. Now for save big. Obo dance no na sika odeba abebo dance no esote ede amount. Ninyina ne say cities apeke Rockstars Roofing. Frey 0501 453 869 and 0544 338 042 boss. The other so no fix my ride and yani omo ebedi nkomo car repairs they fix my ride company limited omo and although car ni nyina echo na oma repair at the amount accident car repairs engine tuning overhauling body works oven spraying air condition services nyano fix my ride ese brain na omo nyeni ye emfama the machines e detect fault e wo car ni mo asakra e na yakoho akoye ni nyina ne se once e be car ni fault no ne ye no eyefo e de my car bia utwi bia no fabra fix my ride na yem fixing emfa ema kuma say ye wa hojo roundabout in between Georgia Hotel any Greek office or Noble House asem and amiche brahwe na yen hwe ema oka no enya ahode 0500 2101 91 0551 498884 fix my ride we own the finishing boss yeah DC
Captain transfer na fe yen contentem say ni nyina wo ho enti ne no omse basa na abebobo so na fe fami ahwe say the city
and so to say tiatia Ghana Football Association na FIFA actually bro mo say player we has of folk former player bi Francis Ajete Francis Ajete what else
we had the prim no
aye
and you have to be fair
as for trying to contract him and Abrante no e dey call call for arbitration of sport and yedi na some dia ma no say as of folk etua ne ka 100,000 Ghana cedis eso butua ma no na o ma kan amabo house a o mu ntua e and FIFA actually dey house of folk e catch house of folk say omo ma up to July 10th say house and twes kana mfama player na Ghana Football Association sika bia FIFA or the Football Association no on bet it about 40% at the free and another trouble was about house of folk no say na no na ye Karim Alasan Salim what's the name Salim Adams oni ni wadu biasi issue ba ho we akoye Ajete ana house of folk so mutua ho ka so to kuma sa toko announce omo new player omo sign on left back ononso edin de Francis Akwafo mbechem na Francis Akwa no e ka se ne bo a wo bo no so to ese Nuno Mendes so Nuno Mendes a Portuguese player oboma PSG na say obi a na say go for kan
ho busa Obed question me say ayi Obed mo na bia me sasa me bo ayi no Basi no o an obeko adinta
on say Vini Mbappe to the foreign player slot a player part what the decision on say they say Kotoko 3 last season a 5 and a 2 koi Zaka 3 and then Adakwajachi definitely about 3 foreign players attach it down almost so a year observation
I don't say 5
I say 5 so okay so we should more.
We will be a short text in team because we said the boy was not given enough chance.
I know.
Only the adjunct.
Oh, Debbie.
Onya Kwenya.
So born when you boy. But to there was this deal at Dakwajachi. Ne say coach was na sorry crab was no guma pile.
Oh boy no. And that's all issues with discipline.
Some other player no. Who's on to do Ogabuachi Okrimu?
Ogabuachi as enze.
Not the only friend no. The movie bia no openije. Movie bia na am say akoya we Mr. Oh Nigeria ni movie actor ya. No ho sere be Ibu. Aha if for fan by Lewen ne aja ko fan by no ne fe no Ogabuachi no. Said in a Kruba no mo de frɛ Nigeria no. Na say Nigeria fe ne Nigeria de ope. Obeka mso to time a omo sign no kodoko. E sign no oba no. Ye ne Nigerian journalist bi kasaye. E ma o kan say the potential boy ne wo no. Na ko mo expect say kasa bi wo twa mo baby away. But for enema bi Sanema no be dan di wa ha. Couple with injuries. Uso say un training sana say o Sanema na. Mso to ta enya injury say ha dweno. Enti no na ekofa iba ya ene na because o akofa foreign based player about $1 na say o ti bench dia na wo other player me tia say o mo ka say ya man enough time. You meet other players and I'm compete with training. The best na coach be selected. Today we are in pecking order no koye behind will be now we just kakesi ya. I say mako. Na you pave way for others. Et no okoya me in Kaso Kotoko. Aye bibi. Say the all ban the Nuno Mendes nyanya na Ghana mi sotuo. Nuno Mendes.
Ba no Kaso or Bobo. Ne Bobo no. So it means we Bobo esse bibi o say esse Nuno Mendes.
No say no.
E ma idea about no. O say
man the star.
Your number 3 for baby.
And the only
you go also Roberto Carlos. You go Obeka so born there to say Ashley Cole. Obi oboni there to say AC Milan events Captain Madrid.
Tiago.
Oh, and you say
Tio Hernandez when that's
Tio Hernandez here. Tio Hernandez here.
Then Nuno what to say?
Nuno Mendes was say bo who win bitino. No Mendes dey say yentwe
the physical presence no ho.
E na obetim so ade atwon
akokoye.
Just so far don't attack number 3 for we are seeing and 7 for nyina.
As I said them say we are seeing
Bukayo Saka.
And now the first class office Ballon d'Or no. You starting course down.
Bukayo Saka irai.
They say Francis Akwa odifu be chemo be Kumasi.
Salah crowd in his form. Lamine Yamal so ntimi no.
Ana ye Arsenal player you so sa on so koye.
Arsenal player.
Antwi anya yi.
Saka bumanenka. Ondie ho.
So cheche be emphasis no.
Wana mbo ndi vet.
Okay, no so silent no we dey say we dey say form. Editor na say the Akwa e dey airbar no. Enne Asante Kotoko obutrade no chassis ne na za chassis ne. E dey expect say Akwa e be ho. Editor Asante Kotoko asa sign another player yi obo Dreams FC. Ana wanya kwan akọ na Europe kakra. Na ye fe no Johnson Owusu Opon. 2 years and Asante Kotoko assigned that player wing. With I want to believe say cause Karim Vito
was say Adriana Basin Mark was new Kotoko striker has 3 senior team goals at age 27. Kotoko 4
Johnson Opon ini.
Johnson Opon no ka say also 3 senior team goals at age 27. Kotoko 4 Monsori o wenye Ghana phobia mana friends of IMC Monsori o friends of Zito Monsori o I don't know what 3 senior goals there.
So be also why research no more dey ka.
Na obo
e be a dream no boy.
Say he's not a striker.
Minim
Obono.
As a auxiliary striker visa so too. E do also Asante Kotoko announce no 2 years. And Asante Kotoko na sign. So to be any gold stars. So acquire the services of Berima Ban a player on Nations FC. Last 2 seasons, or so influential in the team. But last season, was enough time playing. So we don't know.
Enough time me. I can't be able to now go kabi.
That be some there. I must say no. Bomb the quaff.
What's it be a pecking order? Pecking order no. So ko tosu here one what tosu. Na enough time maybe na opa no.
Undi me ka how now.
Pass here enough time. Mo so nti ate. Na be ke be man band we enough time.
Me ka so we enough time nti nuka so mo ton no. But me ka to go any go stars omo ko Africa. Because to expect some argument to squad na dia all ba no. E so ye do ba bo. overtake obi position.
No be a nations when you enough time.
Na baby go start asana.
I better when you enough time.
And na me hwe ho asema na
maka. Well, league leaders, league winners. Remember. Ozi the team be chairman.
Go start na sign Emmanuel Konto also from Nations FC sa.
Baza
omu ready.
We say do omu ko Africa o.
Emmanuel Konto na players na be do much ni ahwe mbo.
Konto e young opposition
now. Nations FC. But no both
nations player.
And what or younger
so returning by a nations at
I ama ai.
What do you there?
Ndi ara wo me wo mu say Mr. To
Africa no yes say
to Africa go stars target enye koje. But with these players
wo ko bi ko asamba onye koje say na kotoko target no koje.
Captain.
That be what's on kotoko target no koje. Go Africa you want to make an impact. So play out there kono ko.
And the Americans expectation on goal stars in Africa no team ban compare kotoko.
Because o ka sabi na ajoba o ka koja di kotoko di o ko.
Goal stars qualification nko a trophy mo.
Yeah.
Last time we didn't come goal star. Almost say.
Na say kotoko ni has yo
Africa no.
Group stage ya.
This store to omo project.
Okay.
Enya Africa na abemu ntino. Ebi enkofo obi a.
Do not point above their weight. Yes. Some best some corner no more call. If they do well in Africa, fine.
Young players are omo the building and one omo the omo ade na. Omo nko ye nko ka se bi e ko African team here experience no akofa ba. Na eno anya successful na league ni so affect you. So that was their conversation. To be steady, go stars players and say Emmanuel Ajimayo omo fan free basekesi. Young player. Omo kipu sa traditional gold star signing na normally atoa so they come Africa. That is their plan. So
now gold stars almost young players.
Oh, now saying last season, that's okay. That last season normally
so the final story no was I deeply regret to inform fellow Ghanaians that I am resigning as the president of Ghana Boxing Authority GB due to personal reasons. So to Abraham Kote Nukwe and ene on GB president as a chairman. Yet wow, sorry, I was say also resign. I'm saying I'm not going to be into person. Said and same say Sharaf about
when you say personal reasons. Why are you adding?
You could beyond the worker.
Okay, no, this is.
Said never be on try. Boxing bout the president's son, Sharaf. Be organized and see enter Ghana how be a Bob Branton about so say hey.
Nobia.
Dodona.
Ebinu make ka won sem.
I don't know say opani anuko yi ka onu fi say no be senka cases be there
come extend for personal reasons no nya. Na anuko yi ka say nche waka dia chire mo.
Cases be there come extend to GB no. Na onu opani so fa ho na ko gi fans ni bi no ankoduru ho. Enti omuko bi o man no. Ana I'm say antwa na opani.
Ebisi for a British boxing and for be letter ebebusa omo ho asem no.
Enya letter bia na yi ano.
So to say omuni more.
Nya kata bia na ba yi ano.
Ba men fast mo go show bia.
Sometimes it's good to be silent.
People say on personal grounds. And on men kofa and some free baby me shim.
O just asem bia ma. Nka asem bi ma ya to na yente say personal yi ba.
Yen go e captain.
On to sabranti e de ko bae. Nti okoba na mo na maka wata asem kakra.
On mo sro si kruma se.
O wata asem aka so preko na wi.
Oh, on the no na me te say House of Folk be kind say o mama an appointment as an advisor to the board. Na me te say me boss head of sports na o query kakra so won tiase o person explanation. Say cause special na o person special na ka dey o na me fa phone e ko hwemu kakra. Ko hwemu kakra o House of Folk quarters. No kremu nka normally so be kase special operations na odiama will be aga I say military so to yes we are assigned for special operations normally you must say what is that special na ye kan ho asem no that special na itself no we use you know e conclude but say pesi ehunuma so to House of Folk and Watara obetimi our different opinion about the performances as a coach on the field of play. But I'm so to back one will be antimi if you are sure say there's a coach in Ghana here today and the pedigree bedu Watara and then the connections and the contact in Africa. There is no coach in Ghana here. There's no coach in Ghana here. Not even Coach Kwasi Appiah. know what that connection and contact. African soil so there you know as Coach Ouattara. And Togo and the House of Folk.
I say program ni na ya na nye so bi do be di achinye. Nti o kan asem na wa kan de enko fa achinye ma.
Yeah, be achinye was aspect.
Because they see ano asema okay you cannot prove it.
Oh, okay.
Me ba on the connection and contact. Ya de ba ko a they are not tangible. So what here? What connections be o ba bia? I may not know.
Yeah.
E bia na zakito connections be minim. Tis obi tina baby the necessity in boss siasa or connection change bua. E na adding. Because connection yenkura yenhu. They make what I say.
But ube so hu
hu.
Yes.
What way minimum connection awo.
Yeah, for example.
There are people who do a lot of things and they don't even talk. You won't even see.
Fantastic. So too. Yajuma ye. Make my say. Make my free obi. I'm betting upon kasa. I have to use your name.
Your contacts and the connections.
So we can hear you now. There's no Ghanaian coach.
So
if you do with House of Folk, the reason why the board concluded say they still have to keep him. A lot of opportunities we are going forward. From young journalist point of view, but to the board and House of Folk, no, they've seen that almost they exploit that advantage.
On some baby, team you don't know. Once only has for din common, and on catch
okay.
And just a tea, Nimunguan,
okay.
To be an obiso connection, be
okay. I'm used to word doing function anymore. Arguably, or connection saying,
but has then Africa, Ouattara, Ediom Koye.
They want to go. Who's the House of Folk? That Super League, you know. To when buy some partners the House of Folk will join that Super League. And the name and I'm be able to know. Is to or yeah, gearing towards so being the admission to play in that Super League, you know. And with that connections and that contact, you know, or free the person that can lead him out betting Abuano. Our in advisory way, you know, Coach Ouattara. And Ouattara so please say yes, you can do that. So a lot of these things is put on the table, and Togo and House of Folk is taking advantage of that. Even in some few years to come to it will come to bear. You know, who say, they are not doing that because they want to keep Ouattara, because he's earning big in House of Folk, but still they want to keep him. They will pay him and they will pay the new coach as well. And the information you got me Nyakra and say position of when he might end up being the salary being toppled. Now, of course, we're saying the original because they see him say team abua. What's that? That teams are on board Africa. Says Zamalek, nominee, LLMO Bahab. So, a lot of people around the team, a lot of staff. Upaso Busasa, and we did man, but Ghana no do any yanti. So, to intimate take advantage of Sani Manina. What I say? Because football is so suggest what certain 11 players, when your coach, when you 11 players are coach in field edible. But there are other things some people do. You may not see it, but it happens in football. So these are areas these are special duties where Coach Ouattara is going to.
Africa, no, I go for you in Africa. No,
the biggest problem.
That's what we saw. Yanangoma, Omiakuvi. Yanangoma said the same. Obiana no pass them to send the events out.
Anangoma,
there be a governor. I say, Anangoma. I don't say. You are not going to do connections to Africa.
You see, the fact that Ouattara Ayejuma TP Mazembe and work no, and no sa profile no am say Tegemo menim say am say mu bi da and am say odi hu no mo odi hu no mo sa TP Mazembe ne work technical director now koye no na mo. But the truth is that Super League no enye by fair any popularity near the ball. By certain, criteria, measures be as putting in place before you can go and play. And this idea is a unibia. Opa, team any every president team grandpa, yeah, my uncle. I think that going for a bedroom because I think that what can Mazembe now go far on? I'm as for no say, I'm the moon who be that. And you know,
I'm be that.
No,
I say teams can see how far I walk connection.
Walk connection bar.
So be you TP Mazembe and the work of Morocco. I'm the name Club World Cup.
Club World Cup. So
what can I make? And it's all normal year, you just a wound in African terrain.
So, and yet, we be na IBBA. But it is in Mazembe. When Ghana Litama, you know,
Bibi Naya.
And you know, I come and say, and yet be a Ghanaian who be the new. Who would I measure it? And yet you be the new, say, we are called fat Mazembe, Ghana. Ghana at test level. Ghana at test level, no. So, the Macquarie more Mazembe to the who was in Tiama and special then African Super League. Super League, no, young for half your one. You can't just go and say I'm a connection team. I can't connection team. When you are when the essence of the Kobo will be. Young for boss have the competition.
Send you one of it because that criteria are you to fail
operation
connection. Make connection on one side. And I may detail make and to go a trim for the person way. Right? And I make us make the Africa Union example. So that criteria is also fulfilling. And Ouattara will lead him that way.
Yeah, and you are in Becan, because I don't show special then operations. Omufi said, Papa, with my mom, if you are going to see it here, and you're good for sad or Omoka. I mean, I say, Sadiano, and like any possible hormones. I don't know if of my mom,
and final one.
And ye, about there, say, Chroma say, yes, they bet me, see. House was a moon, no muntopia, a common the card door. I do, there be and yet, and so in your papa. And the way you play a wound, I thought to a wound, I don't one killing Pia, I never papa. Almost settled on depth. Now, with this fooling, no. Now, Jeff will force them because who hasn't
100,000 cities here.
And I'm doing how many times
was say.
My Tassie. Because this man is so scared, but my home to be. And you
be an for Omonte. It was a man's
oh, my, let us get one. Make you one announcement. And Joshua Vitina. You also on the born a Vitina.
Jonozo Vitina.
Or in the born. Also, who no Vitina. Or Portuguese. Also, who no Vitina. But I think that picture on the born picture on the year, you know. But your Kotoko a for no photographers name media guy no man a left back no. Born
Francis Aqua.
I think you have to let the person dress very well. And then you are born patcho your first man picture no. Because you see the way in the nim no win any good anymore. It sends a bag. Oh da check my phone. Check the town the man. So and then we picture up the man on the bomb. See where on one knee.
Na se no no say
na me too na no
oh Zakito
o tu tia
go for players e won go you know
na embomu
o tu tia embomu nya but ya see
embomu
send them
a couple of news you want
it's that we do ya you dress
agwa warrior robi warrior
we kwa bo me
That it's that man you be unveiling.
I don't say mo hunti am say nka mo yen no. I don't want say dia wa be so hu no.
And you say a player is unveiling and you go you.
Because my boy say.
Ese me.
Ade am me rese no fa ope no. Ama ko.
Mo dan bo unveiling bo mo e be.
And see captain so hu ya on age. Of course.
Oh, age.
Well, I'm going to do
unveiling Bambomu Dan America. Oh man, it's an easy
na no juada no na has ene adubia se asem no sorry pa I say transfer ban e da haso na am say house for 134 o 134 enu na me kote se o masa ko ni adubia se biem no adubia se for player we fe ne Philip Amo ọmọ mo ready division ọmọ mo ready division wa bi no ne din eye Kudus
Kudus
yeah na eno amete me dedi hu nkomo na ọmọ mo hwẹ division 1 ne bi nsanyame anim no kure ni say ye the talent nko an na e ka asem dia and the players ọmọ bo division 1 na e ba na wie de obi ani wa obetimi ne Kudus na bobo pamo no na hasfo akọ ho say ọmọ ope no na du bi asefo say de ko ayi kura nya mai na mo say ba biem ade mo be say
alaji si fi asemo
o say
alaji kam say
there be say issue we the money abro what you say du bi say the other directors o fu say Abdul Salam looks like o chusu ne house of folk no support no ahead of team ni interest etimene ne manam zoto me konya branch video baako na e kon fa so shego no Ghana no ye pitches na ye bobo so no so to yana me video kura no ya na enye fe se me shego ya branch she ya on any good pitch zoto and o shego was na coverage ni good a o dey just watch his composure ona ya possible ya mano be ma boda ha de
Kudus for us.
Obo say na he dey preach ya yo sia etu dey fan say we ka Santiago Bernabeu bi ayi San Siro bi Old Trafford bi so to just watch his composure eti enye me nwanwa say yes has for chasing no because at that young age so to for player with that age obenya that confidence so to
1 2
in 18-year box obedrebo center back on the neighbor now was saying about to watch the movement of the goalkeeper not
the left in the boy
the share ball
right in the left
share ball as two na class we bring so akọ but so mo makọ ho your money abre your house
there be house no
and there be as directors na meeting say omo fa na ma house I'm so much the prayer mama muntia eti say say omo ko to aba no aye 4-1 aye 4-1 salam na ye 1 na 4 na ewo mu no omo so omo ntia se but me nya video na me hwe no so wo se kakra bi kura na ma hwe no
akume Bekumni no student get offers and everything. The waterman no. Williams.
Willie.
So the Willie so the what they are. And away count.
It's when I say
for Yaku count 5.
But to baba management ni mo so.
Ayi. Almost you no. Ya da boy.
But omo hwe division 1 bi nyame anu nukuri ni so omo dia dance say abrante ne bo a wo bo no enye bo.
Papa ma mo padi.
Se pa esi o. Pa esi o sese wo nti. Omo so omo fa ne ma has. Omo to aba no 4-1. Omo say 4-1. Nti so too. They say the kodu no. Nti Philip Amo aka Kudus has akọ no ho. Omo say okay. Be ma boda. Ayi left back here kotoko ato no from Bechem.
No Mendes.
Aye. Me hwe kotoko ni Bechem o baba ya sports stadium. Ena me hwe kotoko ni Bechem o Bechem. Often by the Ghanaian league standard. oyade but left back any area you kotoko problem
akopeno
tio biso to baby ana me wo problem ni wo kan we pe no ma refer ko 1970 80 90 na na kotoko wo 3 goalkeepers omu nyina national team for na kotoko number 2 for kwa no mu nyina bo na national team na number 3
haruna receive ni
apo na bo no players no mo ntesa ade no mo ntiase na na ekofa problem ba no abranti ebu amehwe no bechemi se wo ba kotoko no abetena bench e the problem beba o ah obetu asiedu no me the bench obi a ko pe balondo obetu asiedu that is it's good to create competition but to I say sometimes one player na tiase I don't know some mama player na tiase because in the local league na yebono last
no I the mun number training then you fight for the position
which shouldn't be that way because last season league na here no forget about Kotoko Omantimi Angeli left backs are memory show modie none of them know better than Kotoko left back no fine a do points we know a break because of a lot of games but I see money I say bana oba no your first choice in ebi na near discuss Patene Zubimendi die no Arsenal be o ma say they want to extend Pate's contract but maybe I will catch Pate say you go first Zubimendi aba he becomes our first choice Pate na be second choice Pate se menti asemeko baby I go first Jorgin obi so my second choice to Pate because we meti ase na my second choice to Pate and I ha na to your players no omu suban ni se do omu si ye omu nyoma no ube wa na akofa confusion aba afi no ma start the enye ye kwa na ya ka and oba ye no to edo and why you say bo wa na ji boom na afi team no confusion the same but when you talk about the quality based on the local league there and can no kwa dem so
but me na pe and now we say the one ye better
no maybe full say siedu no was so kakra at the channel but league na me hwe last season dem hu ye no there and can no kwa na so to dey ka dey akonye bad addition kura
okay so ben why you be that then tie kakra so
me hu say Zakaria for say ni so na dey na enche baba
okay
now Santi Koroko epese ansana players no ebedru adakwaja chena to amanfo ba behwe no na o medical pa ntoma mo a o mawie no mapa ho ntoma to a stadium ze beba anti ye hwe ni si
ntoma pa na nanze ho ba asem
ntoma pa ho ba asem ho debi o
na ko pa no ntoma ze no begu o
se ye dia ntoma na akata no nti e pa no ntoma na ye hu de wo
ntoma kata de so no
nempa yi ni kire yempa no no na papa no frɛ no ka se yi kire so ke wa po bi ho ntoma de ana so wa wro no se unveil mo say ya na transliteration no you go for bring cats and head aba be ke ya pa ho ntoma de ana awro ho ndi be yi na kire asa ne to ada ho ya pan ho ntoma de be yi na kire
to eno ye de work kotoko side no but so far I think say for Francis Akwane Hubert Jawudi we cannot comment on that say these are local ones we've seen their potential Johnson in them to just obebom ye nyina he eno de just obana
what 27 matches 27 years or 3 goals
so obebom ye because
you know be Dubai
me share sir
ba na ze sanity
and Americans
midfield and left who nyina necessary additions must you can't use one left back for the entire season. You were fortunate to say nyame afefia one kupra what I say and now by the time I caught a prior also of suspension and I caught a bebo back once and I caught a pra or so no the afino why any surgery so the good news is that with me boy I'm here the FA Cup League on one and but the duty and how I'm not joining attack not a stress so if you're going to play in let's say 3 competitions no matter the expected number of matches I open about 3 competitions in the down you need another top left back at least to compete with team sending any team they say position no matter and also to create options because they say with your possibility say ultimate ball two left backs or one position depending on their attacking brilliance. Because steady are Ogum. Before say Patrick Kessie we benya left na bono or started ball na smart ebo ho.
Na smart no go join the team na ko say.
Okay. These are all possibilities, options. A bit me aboa a club. Your friend, a bit me aboa club, a friend, a Asante Kodoko.
Okay.
Yeah, has a career for seeing in your more Macano.
Okay.
But what I would say is that Coach Karim Zito should know that Kotoko Hano pressure players need to out of about you, it will be associated to you and one American. Mesa Canane. Johnson will be any no.
Johnson
will be any no.
So coach in the name no.
Coach now no. To a 2 pound back on easy to. Over the bar back on easy to. Easy to. But what I say. So Bonnie year far what were your fans. But to some far. Yeah, they back to Subi.
Some far.
But this is a player and can share new man can you share the far player. Yense na ehu bi sa wo
oni ne ma o senga but the coach no gidi onu
no to bi owo ba e ne ehu ye
no hu that's the coach recommendation
say oba wunim ne dada to the air ma pressure ba coach so players an o ma ye adwuma dada ne say wunim no enti de o pe so obo no ye fa ne so onim dada enti se ne dodo bi be bra ansa no ma te de o obo na se no enam se we no na ye adwuma penti ye twen se on the nam so otias yenti no ba ya na ne ko ebi to ogum wo che dwamena ne ntim me no it was a big issue and we to normally also coaches no to prove a point to everybody into and ko you crowd na still obe so ordinary
or more chance
now person money panic chance because you believe in what the person can do
good
and coach Karim Zito Johnson there we will all be watching with a critical eye.
Johnson you some with
obetimi abo ana so ntimo because to atia kotuko hia on the wings Abraham who the statistics on goal scored me yem shame because atia kotuko hia
last year no come say
Tajikistan
last season about 10 games or 11 goals
no be so what
no my 2 assists
Masa wa my wrong you know
no take it just no to close it
but bobo
the point is that Kotoko last season ade ambo was that their wingers no many scorers. It's what steady ball near Bona. Wingers are also scoring.
But what's 11 goals as a winger?
Me kappa.
What the class animal you be
Peter shares 2 goals, Saka share 1. And I will share the boy Kotoko Pano was Albert Amoy and Kwame Puku. Any more goals. Into moving forward, you want so over front three. Ube person way to be a bear 7 beba. Maybe our main striker is a bear 14. Now we should be about Kotkoji League. So too. Ubenya in figure scoring from here. Nuanya in Bella also scoring. And to some extent.
Also to 20 now.
The teams FC before Okotakistan. Africa on boy 7 matches one show.
Some of them in the video now.
Oh yeah. Before Oko you know no cookie case. Is it Albania, right? Albania. Also, one should go and bro, you say 2 say no share or no.
But what is it?
Baby, I share goes. I am say about 4 seasons or Maritimo or U23, yes in a team. Maritimo U23.
Abroje U23. Abroje U23.
Bianca,
I'm giving you 23 or Portugal, Nezio. Portuguese U23.
They say the news.
What Maritimo Portugal?
The issue is that he must justify himself in the coach Karim system.
I go on about you.
Or making it debut 10 years ago in the Ghana Premier League.
10 and 10.
10 years.
Now, Maria Suarez, and I'm saying 15 years ago.
No, who go say
15 years ago, no, got to South Africa. That's what
I know. Ball, the banner of that's what I was leaving on board.
That's ABS. What's a go club World Cup?
No, who go say no.
Paying for go pa. Who is that? Suarez no bomb na ka. Abad. Yeah go. Abad go am to grow fine. Ni na dia grow fine Fraser 24459 6532 na edeke sembites. Who low libido ni ade na ohia sisi ade boa mema pa 0243 989 368 ne enko ɛna apomodin Herbal clinic yɛwɔ Assemblies of God wa ɛwɔ Sofo line sojafoɔ n'akyi wa 05551 098961 0551 098961 abas yɛnkɔ yɛwɔ 3 minutes yɛnkɔ
training grounds are called training grounds and never be called so the house of folk get training Saturday num bibia num drink and as bibia papa no modi so watermelon e be pai say train no yero no there be uwia fruit bia be natural one also watermelon e pai enye de enye de boni agu konkum what I say enye de boni agu konkum enye de any tema factory bia agu konkum what I say enso
bom no nzo
po bi my wa
make us train no water
uwia obenum su it you know as okay ya omudi fruit different kind of fruit tree omudi watermelon after watermelon no omudi pineapple after no call banana tango striker it niema e koso organic food and in the house of fruit and house of food you want what I say afraid na broni di ye ho de na broni di jembai broni wa before